Did you know that trying to time the housing market perfectly could cost you more than $50,000 in extra mortgage payment? That's right, waiting for the perfect moment to buy a home could actually end up costing you a fortune. To put it in perspective, that's like paying for a luxury car or a year's worth of college tuition. It's a serious hit to your wallet, and I am here to make sure you avoid it. Hey there, I'm Claude Shacklett, your local realtor with the Lifetime Client Group at Keller Williams, Flagship of Maryland. I've spent years helping buyers and sellers in the Odenton area make the best decisions for their unique situations, combining tech-savvy strategies and my deep understanding of our local market. Today, I want to talk about something I hear all the time from clients. When is the best time to buy a house? A lot of people think waiting for the perfect time will save them money, but I'm here to tell you, trying to time the market can actually cost you more in the long run. So stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll understand the most common mistake buyers make and how to avoid them, saving you money and stress along the way. Before we dive in, I've got a question for you. Have you ever held off on making a big purchase because you were waiting for the right time? Maybe it was a house. Maybe it was something else. Let me know in the comments what it was and how it worked out for you. I'd love to hear your stories. Let me tell you a quick story about my friend Mike, who found himself in this exact situation. Mike was eager to buy a home, but he wanted to wait for prices to come down a little bit more. He thought he'd save a lot of money, but here's the problem. While he was waiting for prices to drop, interest rates shot up. By the time he was ready to buy, he was paying so much more in interest that it wiped out the savings from the lower price. I remember Mike telling me how frustrated he was. He felt like he had done his homework, he timed it right, but instead, it cost him an extra $25,000 over the life of his loan. Can you imagine how frustrating that would feel? In Mike's story is one I see a lot, especially here in Odenton. Many buyers wait for the perfect market conditions and end up missing out. So the real challenge is understanding when not to wait, because sometimes the longer you hold off, the more you stand to lose financially. Have you ever been in a situation like Mike's where waiting cost you more than you expected? Let me know in the comments if you've ever regretted waiting for the perfect moment. And if you're not sure where the market is right now, drop a comment and I'll be happy to give you a snapshot of what's happening here in Odenton. So what are the key factors that really impact when you should buy a home? Let's break them down so you can feel confident in your next decision. Number one, interest rates. Interest rates can change quickly. They have a lot of massive impact on what you'll pay over the life of your loan. Many people wait for rates to drop, but waiting too long can lead to rates going up, instead costing you thousands. For example, just a 1% increase in rates can add tens of thousands of dollars to your mortgage. Here's a pro tip. Use my mortgage calculator at ClaudeShacklettRealtor.com to see how even a small rate change can impact your monthly payments. It's a great way to run different scenarios and understand your options before you make a move. Number two, market trends. Real estate markets fluctuate, and while it's tempting to wait for prices to drop, it's not always a safe bet. I've seen homes in Odenton sell in record time, even in the so-called off-season. And when the right house comes along, you don't want to miss it. Set up alerts for price changes and new listings on platforms like Zillow or right on my website, ClaudeShacklettRealtor.com. You'll be able to stay ahead of the market without constantly checking listings yourself. And if you want a local expert's take, reach out to me for a personalized market report. Number three, seasonal fluctuations. People often assume winter is a bad time to buy a home, but that's not always the case. Here in Odenton, inventory tends to slow down in the colder months, but fewer buyers means less competition. You might be able to find a great deal and have more negotiating power during this time. If you're serious about finding the right home, don't shy away from shopping during the winter. Now, here's the biggest mistake buyers make: waiting Too long because they're trying to time the market perfectly. In Mike's case, he waited for prices to drop. But while that happened, interest rates rose. That decision ended up costing him an extra $25,000 over the life of his loan. Instead of trying to predict the future, focus on what you can control, your personal finances. Can you afford to buy now? If the numbers make sense, don't wait. Apps like Mint are great for tracking your budget in real time, so you know exactly where you stand financially. This way, you can move forward confidently without worrying about trying to outsmart the market. Let's recap the key takeaways. Timing the market is nearly impossible. Interest rates, market trends, and even the season all play a role in your decision. The most important thing is to focus on your financial situation, not trying to predict market movements. If you're buying a home here in Odenton or anywhere else, make sure you're prepared to make the best decisions for your future. It's about finding the right home at the right time for you, not the market. I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried to time the market when buying or selling a home? How did it go? Drop a comment below and I'll answer any questions you have. And if you're looking for more home buying strategies, check out my other videos where I dive into topics like interest rates and local market trends. Trust me, you don't want to miss those. If you're ready to start your home buying journey or even just thinking about it, let's chat. You can email me at GetShackDUp@ClaudeShacklettRealtor.com. Call me at 240-444-3271 or send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram at GetShackDUp. And one last thing before you go. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos that could help you save thousands on your next home purchase. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.